Asset Management Industry Overview. What does asset management industry do? Overview. The asset management industry is an integral component of the broader financial system. Its sole purpose is to help investors achieve their financial goals. Also referred to as investment managers or the buy side, asset managers are hired by investors to allocate capital on their behalf. How big is asset management industry? $103 trillion. The asset management industry has emerged from the global pandemic in a position of strength, with assets growing by 11% in 2020 to end the year at $103 trillion. How would you describe asset management? Asset management refers to the process of developing, operating, maintaining, and selling assets. Correctly identifying and in a cost-effective manner. Most commonly used in finance, the term is used in reference to individuals or firms that manage assets on behalf of individuals or other entities. Is the asset management industry growing? The industry has continued to flourish, despite lockdowns and COVID-19 surges. In 2020, the global asset management industry grew by 4.1%. In 2021, researchers predict growth of almost 6%. Functional roles within asset management. What are the different roles in asset management? The types of roles in asset management. Financial analyst. These individuals play an integral role within asset management firms, researching investment options, conducting due diligence on potential opportunities and determining when best to buy and sell assets. Economist. Asset managers. What is the main function of asset management? The goal of asset management is to maximize the value of an investment portfolio over time while maintaining an acceptable level of risk. What does operations department do in asset management? The operations division of an investment bank or investment management firm, also known as the back office, is the engine room of a financial organization, working to keep the vast quantities of information, money, and products flowing correctly. It ensures millions of transactions are processed every day. Institutional versus retail in asset management. What is the difference between institutional and retail funds? A retail investor is an individual or non-professional investor who buys and sells securities through brokerage firms or savings accounts like 401(k)s. Institutional investors do not use their own money, but rather invest other people's money on their behalf. What is retail in asset management? A retail fund is an investment fund with capital primarily invested by individual investors. These may be contrasted with institutional funds that target larger dollar amounts from professional investors or investment firms such as pensions or insurance companies. What is an institutional asset class? Institutional investors are organizations that pool together funds on behalf of others and invest those funds in a variety of different financial instruments and asset classes. They include investment funds like mutual funds and ETFs, insurance funds, and pension plans as well as investment banks and hedge funds. Buy-side vs. sell-side in asset management. What is buy-side and sell-side in asset management? Buy-side vs. sell-side. Buy-side is the side of the financial market that buys and invests large portions of securities for the purpose of money or fund management. Sell-side is the other side of the financial market, which deals with the creation, promotion, and selling of traded securities to the public. Is asset management buy or sell-side? Sell-side includes firms like investment banking, commercial banking, stock brokers, market makers. Read more, and other corporates. Buy-side includes asset managers, hedge funds. Is Goldman Sachs buy-side or sell-side? Bond market sell-side. Investment banks dominate the sell-side, with the largest being Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. What is the difference between buy-side and sell-side analysts? Buy-side research analysts work for firms that purchase securities and other assets for the purposes of managing money. Sell-side analysts sell stocks, bonds, foreign exchange, and other financial products. That's the very basic difference. How to get in asset management industry? What qualifications do I need for asset management? Asset managers require a bachelor's degree in finance, business, or related fields. A master's degree in business administration, MBA, may be preferred in some cases. Additionally, asset managers may need to possess a certified public accountant title, which will require additional training and testing. How do I become an asset management company? The applicant must have 2 people who have at least 5 years of experience in investment management or portfolio management. The manager has to have Rs 50,00,000/ minimum net worth. The certificate of registration is valid for a period of 3 years. Does asset management pay well? Asset manager salaries range in 2021 from $67,000 to $131,000, according to Glassdoor, based on the type and size of assets under management. How to get in insider tips asset management industry. How can I get CUM? CUM requirements. An ABA-OXIB, AGPSP, or EQUIS accredited financial, investment, accounting, tax, or economics degree. 3 years of professional experience. A government-recognized degree, licenses, degree, MBA/Master's or law degree, Ph. A related degree and exams from an AAFM-approved and accredited university program. Is it hard to get into private wealth management? So, possible, but not likely. You might stand a better chance at certain hedge funds, in macro research roles at funds, or even in something like investment consulting. Certain sales and trading desks might be options, but it depends heavily on your product knowledge and experience. Is wealth management easy to get into? It's much easier to break into wealth management from other industries, if you have investment/sales experience, than it is to break into corporate/investment banking. Is CFA necessary for wealth management? The career paths where the CFA would be most useful are wealth management and investment management. This includes private wealth management and work at institutions such as banks, insurance companies, pension funds, or endowments. Technical interview questions asset management industry. How do I prepare for an asset management interview? Make sure you read the WSJ/FT/NYT and know all the recent deals and recent drivers of the markets. Be able to talk about upcoming catalysts for both the markets and individual relevant stocks. Since you're focusing on equities, you should absolutely have a stock pitch prepared. What is the best answer for technical interview questions? How to answer any technical interview question. Make sure you understand the question. Work through examples. Come up with the easiest, most obvious solution. Always look for improvements. Work through more examples. Don't give up. Follow up. Related articles. What is asset management in industry? Asset management for manufacturing companies concerns the entire life cycle of plant assets, such as equipment, parts, production lines, and the plant buildings themselves. It includes making decisions about asset use, asset investment, and disinvestment policies, and managing the asset portfolio. What skills are required for asset management? Asset manager qualifications/skills. Strong analytical skills. Highly skilled in math and finance. Excellent communication skills. Strong time management skills. Detail-oriented and highly organized. Skilled in negotiation and project management. Excellent critical thinking skills. Personality fit interview questions asset management industry. How do I prepare for an asset management interview? Make sure you read the WSJ/FT/NYT and know all the recent deals and recent drivers of the markets. Be able to talk about upcoming catalysts for both the markets and individual relevant stocks. Since you're focusing on equities, you should absolutely have a stock pitch prepared. What are good culture fit interview questions? Ask these 5 culture fit questions during video interviews. In what type of work environment are you most productive and happy? How would past co-workers best describe your work style? What management style motivates you to do your best work? When working with a team, what role are you most likely to play? What are some situational questions for interviewing? 5 situational interview questions and answers. What would you do if you made a mistake that no one else noticed? What would you do if you were asked to perform a task you've never done before? Tell me about a time when you failed. What would you do if an angry and dissatisfied customer confronted you? What are 3 types of assets? Common types of assets include current, non-current, physical, intangible, operating, and non-operating. Correctly identifying and classifying the types of assets is critical to the survival of a company, specifically its solvency and associated risks.